It's what I do, stocking game like a Chickasaw hunter used to. Living off the land is my gift from God. Packing heat with my rifle, all my fishing around. Those red dirt rivers take me where I wanna go, to my camel duck blind to that old fishing hole. Nature creeping's the only thing I know, but I can't get there without these red dirt roots. Without these red dirt roots.
Welcome you to Red Dirt Roots. Red Dirt Roots Outdoors is presented by Caney River Custom Calls. Let's raise some cane.
Wet or dry or completely underwater. The thunderstruck turkey call from Caney River Calls, not a problem.
Lucky Lure Tackle, Oklahoma's premier supplier of quality fishing equipment and tackle. Whether you're a beginning fisherman or a tournament pro, Lucky Lure Tackle has the equipment and expertise to help you catch more fish. Lucky Lure's knowledgeable and friendly staff can help you find the equipment you need with aisles and aisles of quality fishing equipment and tackle, all at great prices. They can even respool your reels and recycle your old fishing line. Lucky Lure Tackle, the corner of Britton and May in Oklahoma City, or check them out on the web at lltackle.com.
Here at Lucky Lure, we put on a little jackpot out here at Lake Hefter. You know, it's $25 for the whole pot. $5 of it goes to big bass, and $20 goes to payout. We pay 100% of the money.
Lucky Lure Tackle, Oklahoma's premier supplier of quality fishing equipment and tackle. Whether you're a beginning fisherman or a tournament pro, Lucky Lure Tackle has the equipment and expertise to help you catch more fish. Lucky Lure's knowledgeable and friendly staff can help you find the equipment you need with aisles and aisles of quality fishing equipment and tackle, all at great prices. They can even respool your reels and recycle your old fishing line. Lucky Lure Tackle, the corner of Britton and May in Oklahoma City, or check them out on the web at lltackle.com.
Wet or dry or completely underwater. The thunderstruck turkey call from Caney River Calls, not a problem.
Spring turkey season 2016 started off unlike any other. I was actually invited to go hunt a friend's place, and this would be a first for me. He was going to call, and I was going to shoot. We were hunting central Oklahoma, where really we hadn't seen much activity, but it did not take long till that first morning the action heated up. what a high, what a rush, having somebody else call a bird in, and all you have to do is focus in on the bird itself. You don't have to focus on anything else really other than just that bird. Amazing situation I'd actually never been in before. I'm thankful to have gotten or been given the opportunity by a friend of mine to get to hunt this way. I'm blessed in the state of Oklahoma to have the opportunity to hunt multiple counties on multiple properties. And 2 of the counties that I hunt, one county is a single bird, the other county is 2 birds. So I still had 2 birds left to take down. So we loaded that bird up and I had to get on the road and head to a different county and see if I couldn't get on a couple more gobblers.
Morning one of my second weekend to get to hunt turkeys here in Oklahoma. First weekend I got a nice bird. It was the first bird that someone else has ever called in for me. A buddy of mine let me hunt his property and he went ahead and gave me first shot, which is just crazy. I thank you. Thanks, Zach. I appreciate that. But I've got a couple groups around me right now. I'm trying something new. I've got a new turkey chair from Academy. And I've got some, unfortunately I got some tick disease. And it really kills the hips when you're sitting down all day long. So I'm going to try this turkey chair out and see what we get. I got my turkey fan and I got a decoy out there and we'll see what happens. So stick around. It's absolutely amazing out here right now. So when I hear them gobbling around me, so we're going to hit it and go.
On this property, if a location doesn't pay off first thing in the morning, it's best to look around and find another spot.
Still locked down, man. They're still hard to hit, so I came closer to a fence row. I can hear them back in the thick stuff, still kind of putting and purring. Heard a couple gobbles, so I'm gonna sit here for a little bit longer before lunch and see what happens.
And once again, changing locations proves to be the right move.
She's a doll. She done lost her mind. Got it. I think I'm gonna have to use a stick.
blowing scent block on. My kids right beside me in my tree stand, clutching that 243 from my old man. Those red dirt roots take me where I wanna go to my cable.
Wheels. A Jake and a gobbler, a Tom come up. The Tom pops my decoy, so I pop the Tom. And now this half Jake, half Tom, I can't tell really how old it is. He's still out there just putting around. I'm just having fun playing with it. Listen.
Fishing around. Those red dirt roots take me where I wanna go to my camel duck blind of that old fishing hole.
Now the problem was I couldn't get this bird to go away. So I had to come up with an idea, and I had to come up with something quick before the sun went down too much in order to go and retrieve my bird. And it just so happened I had a turkey fan with me. Let's do this.
Let's load up the dogs and fire up the smoker. Those red dirt roots take me where I wanna go to my camel duck blind of that old fishing hole. That Chuck Creek was on the thing I know, but I can't get there without these red dirt roots. Without these red dirt roots.
See that? I used the turkey fan for bird retrieval. He's still there, none the wiser. Crazy. This, sir, is why you died.
Pop Bessie, man. She was a good old bird. Good old bird.
All right. Finished a full day of hunting, and what an awesome day. You know, I don't know how you age birds. Everybody, I guess, is different. But in my book, this is how I age birds. If this fan is even, it's probably gonna go down. And in this case, he went down. Now, the funny thing about this is, the main reason I shot this bird, not that I'm not happy to have it, I am blessed to have this bird. Beautiful fan, gonna be some good meat too. But this bird popped my decoy. So once you pop the decoy, you got to go. I gotta pop you, so beautiful wing feathers, beautiful fan. Look at that nice. I still had one tag remaining in that county because it was a 2-bird county. So the rest of the time I spent hunting with some good old friends and some of my son's friends along with my son. I always enjoy getting out in the woods and hunting turkey. Spring turkey is some of the most fun hunting you can do. It's relaxed, it's awesome. You can spend time around campfires and just flat out goof off. Sadly, my friends had to leave, so I had one day to hunt that property by myself before I would return the next weekend with my son and 2 of his good friends to try to knock down some Oklahoma gobblers.
I got 2 longbeards up in a tree roosted about 100 yards from me. Man, if I can get them to come in, they're good birds. I can see them up there silhouette up in the tree. They're good birds. They're not responding to any calls yet. I just hit a hoot owl. No response. They're just kind of gobbling when they want to. If they see the decoy, we're in. But man, we gotta pray. See what happens.
Sadly, off the roost, those birds went the opposite direction.
Well, it's pretty much the same thing that we get every year. Earlier in the season, these birds here they're not really locked up, but they don't respond to calls. They don't talk much. And if you put a decoy out, they're going to run the other direction in most cases. The young ones are a little more dumb. They'll come in. But the longbeards do not appear to be ripe yet, so I'm just sitting here hoping for the best. I'm going to sit here for a little bit longer and then I'm going to head in, but it's still been a fun couple days hunting. getting out in God's country and chasing these birds. I've been blessed to be able to see a lot of jakes and a lot of birds, period. Haven't seen a lot of longbeards out here. Don't know what that's about, but the future looks bright for sure if we let the jakes continue to walk. So I'm gonna hang up for a little bit longer. I've got some nice cover behind me. I'm almost a little too comfortable. It's almost nap 30. But I'll hang out a little bit longer and then I'm gonna settle in for the afternoons and evenings out here pretty much. I don't call, I don't do anything. I don't even set out a decoy for the most part. I just sit up against a tree in areas where they cross through and just wait for them. I've set a decoy out before. I set one out last night and ended up getting a gobbler. But you just never know. You never know with these birds right now. So stay tuned.
I no sooner finished recording an interview when I looked over my left shoulder and there was a group of jakes. So I decided I'd have a little bit of fun. Y'all enjoy. Up close and personal with the thunder chicken. Man, it's awesome.
Lucky Lure Tackle, Oklahoma's premier supplier of quality fishing equipment and tackle. Whether you're a beginning fisherman or a tournament pro, Lucky Lure Tackle has the equipment and expertise to help you catch more fish. Lucky Lure's knowledgeable and friendly staff can help you find the equipment you need with aisles and aisles of quality fishing equipment and tackle, all at great prices. They can even respool your reels and recycle your old fishing line. Lucky Lure Tackle, the corner of Britton and May in Oklahoma City, or check them out on the web at lltackle.com.
Here at Lucky Lure, we put on a little jackpot out here at Lake Hefter. You know, it's $25 for the whole pot. $5 of it goes to big bass, and $20 goes to payout. We pay 100% of the money.
Lucky Lure Tackle, Oklahoma's premier supplier of quality fishing equipment and tackle. Whether you're a beginning fisherman or a tournament pro, Lucky Lure Tackle has the equipment and expertise to help you catch more fish. Lucky Lure's knowledgeable and friendly staff can help you find the equipment you need with aisles and aisles of quality fishing equipment and tackle, all at great prices. They can even respool your reels and recycle your old fishing line. Lucky Lure Tackle, the corner of Britton and May in Oklahoma City, or check them out on the web at lltackle.com.
Wet or dry or completely underwater. The thunderstruck turkey call from Caney River Calls, not a problem.
Alright, welcome to Red Dirt Roots Outdoor TV. I'm out here on our land up in northwest Oklahoma. I've got a couple 14-year-old boys with me, so it's real quiet in the blind so far. We're setting up. We just got set up. We headed in. We're setting up. It's misting outside. So we're about to figure out who gets to shoot first, who gets first choice at some turkeys. Some good old Oklahoma longbeards. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick numbers. So what y'all have to do, hold on, get to them. Oh, that's that. Let's see if I can. That's Ezra. Clano. And Bird Dog. We all know Bird Dog. Okay. So what y'all have to do, I don't know if you can lean in a little there. Everybody get close to McLean. Okay, so hold on. Hi. Okay, I've got a number between 1 and 50. So, Ezra.
35.
McLean.
22.
Logo. 2. Okay, so it goes first, second, third. It was 33. Let's go. So we got first, second, third, so that's simple. So that's easy, so we're ready to go. So we've got two boys here who have never shot a bird before, so if a jake steps out, they're going to bust them. We all know that Bird Dog shot, 2 years ago? an unofficial state record in birds, so he's waiting for Longbeard to step out. So stay with Red Dirt Roots. Let's have some fun.
Out of nowhere, 2 jakes came in, and the boys were rustling around trying to get a shotgun on him. But as quick as these birds came in, they left. So before we headed in that day, McLean practiced putting the gun in and out of the window and kind of got himself used to the shotgun. He would be next up, as that was missed opportunity number 1.
Boy.
The next morning, we actually ended up bumping some birds off the roost, so we decided to set up in the back of the property and see what would happen. After calling for about an hour and the wind being so high, we had basically given up. And then all of a sudden, we heard a gobble.
Wait till he comes around, and you got it. Anytime. Plano!
Well, up before the bug crack of dawn, I got my real tree camo and scent block on. My kids right beside me in my tree stand, clutching that 243 from my old man. Those red dirt roots take me where I wanna go to my camo dub line.
That was beautiful.
Nice, man. Yeah. That's great.
So, boy, he held it together nice.
Yeah, he's a great. Now we have to here and got close. If he came around that brush and saw and got close enough, he was going to lock up. And actually, we could have waited like 10 more minutes. He'd have beat up the decoys. He'd have destroyed them. I couldn't believe that it came in like that. But you waited till just the right time. That was nice. That was awesome.
can't get there without these red dirt roots.
Another successful turkey hunt for Red Dirt Roots Outdoor TV.
Well, sundown means my day is almost over.
We at Red Dirt Roots Outdoor TV hope you've enjoyed this episode. And as always, our police officers, firemen, first responders, and military, we are praying for you and your family. Stay safe, and thank you.
Without these red dirt roots. Without these red dirt roots.
Life now.
Hey, Ezra. Other side, buddy. Love you, Ezra.
Got it. Yes.
Sponsors: Caney River Calls, Let's Raise Some Cane, Central New Holland, Lucky Lure Tackle, and Art Gilson General Construction.
Is all I'll ever lead. It's the red dirt roots and me.